It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to speedrun. I got coffee. Should be good. My cat.
I got tea.
You got tea. Okay, we're set.
No, what about your cat? Please keep going.
Oh, she was like climbing everything 15 minutes ago, but I think she's left, which is, you know, it was terrifying me. Because I know... Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
My cat notoriously likes to come over for pets while I'm hosting. That's her favorite thing. She's like, pets right meow. But no, what was your cat climbing? Actually, you know, why don't we do a speed run for this charity fundraising marathon?
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Sounds good. Are we on?
We are on.
We're on! Okay, let's get started. Welcome to Shadowrun. This is both the best and worst tabletop RPG ever made, and this is a wonderful game made for the Sega Genesis. We're going to get started right now. The time technically doesn't start until you get control of your character, but feel free to start the timer whenever you feel like it. We are Joshua. Our brother is dead. We are going to get vengeance on him or something. It's not really clear what we're going to get. We're not very good or talented. We don't have much money. We are going to try to get his stuff back, but we don't have enough money to do it, so we're going to talk to this guy and going to get a job, which will not give nowhere near enough money to actually get it, but it will give us 1 experience point, which we desperately need for the end of the game. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get a little package. We're going to do a little career run, and we're going to get moving. We're also mostly going to sell basically everything we have and try not to die. Actually, something has gone horribly wrong. I did RNG manipulation to get the run that I wanted. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, there we go. We got the package. Yes, I specifically went out for ASCII cam. I think it is definitely appropriate for this run. And right off the bat, we're being chased by 2 people who are trying to kill us. And the really scary thing is they actually definitely could if they could catch us. Our best defense is running away repeatedly. And I'm going to go ahead and make a safety save because this run can end right here if the wrong enemies pop. I don't have any armor. I can't do anything at all, and I've left the noob-friendly zone to go and chase the plot. I have no one to protect me, and I have no experience whatsoever. So we're gonna run through the plot, meet a bunch of people, and chase down the clues of who killed my brother. We're gonna run to Tabitha Shale. Tabitha Shale is gonna lead us to another person is gonna lead us to another person, and so on. The important thing that we're gonna be doing throughout all of this is just selling things at the right time. I'm gonna sell everything I have right now. And we should be in business. We're going to talk to this guy. He's got some information on it, and he's going to lead me to a place out in the woods with the Swishathi, who are a Native American group. The first thing we're going to do is die. I hope you like video game characters that die repeatedly, because we're going to be doing it an awful lot. In fact... I don't know if you noticed, I sold my armor, which made it slightly faster. In many cases, we're hoping for optimal death rate, you know.
Oh my gosh, it slows you down if there's like a weight. It tracks the weight of the things you're carrying in this game.
No, oh. I'm sorry. There is no encumbrance in this game, thankfully.
Okay,
that would be awful. But if I'm wearing armor, they will still kill me. But they will kill me slightly more slowly than they would otherwise.
Ah, okay. My like TTRPG brain with like encumbrance. Oh.
Sorry. No, I must have explained that incorrectly. I'm sorry. That is not a problem.
You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
We picked up our first helper. He's actually probably the 2nd most useful person in the speedrun. His name is Ricky. He is terrible. No one likes him. He is also the cheapest Shadowrunner to hire, which is why we like him. And he's really good at turning invisible. And we're going to get through a good chunk of this game by just avoiding all fights. There's random encounters that can pop if people can see you. We don't like that. We're going to try to be invisible for as much of the game as possible until we get someone who can actually fight, which would be good in a action RPG. You can see him, he's a little blurry. He's also really bad at his job. If you ever see me just stop and nothing happens, that is Ricky attempting to cast a spell and failing because he's really bad. We're going to hire this lady, who is at the bottom. She is an orc. We are going to hire her, take everything she owns, sell it, and then we're going to fire her in a minute. We're that kind of person.
It sounds like Shadowrun.
Yeah. Dystopian future, checks out. We are the worst. We probably the worst Shadowrunner, the worst person, and we're just kind of bad all around. It's no good. We're gonna go to the mall though, and so it's time for shopping. What we're gonna do is go to Radio Shack because that still exists in a dystopian future somehow, and we're gonna upgrade our computer. What's really kind of funny is that when Shadowrun was made, they had no idea that storage was not going to be the limiting capacity for like computers. They really thought that like it was going to be all floppy disks, you know? I don't know if you remember the 80s, but storage was very limited. You had a huge floppy disk that could carry like 4 whole letters of information. But so in the game, storage is a big deal. So we had to upgrade the storage in order to steal people's information later. Okay. We're going to talk to that guy. He's going to give us a little bit more information. He's going to let us know that our brother was working with an elf named Frosty out in the woods, so we're going to go visit our campsite in a little bit. But first of all, we're going to fire Walking Bear, who we hired mainly just to steal her stuff, and get Rihanna, who is our first actually competent Shadowrunner. Rihanna is actually good. And even though it's risky, and I probably shouldn't be doing this in a marathon, I'm going to let her walk with not invisible. Because I don't know if you can see this, she walks fast. Your speed is not based on your encumbrance. I'm going to do a safety save because it's a marathon. Your speed is not based on your encumbrance, but it is based upon your quickness. And she has very high quickness rates, so she actually moves quicker than the other characters. We're going to take advantage of that. Oh no, this could be bad actually. I'm going to make a second save in a second slot. There's a particular glitch that can happen in this game. Where if you have no criminal record and you talk to the police, it reduces your criminal rate by 1, but if your criminal rate is 0, it goes into underflow territory, which makes us the most wanted person in Seattle. So I'm hoping that didn't just happen. That would be bad. So, we're Pepsi Man. I hope you like that. Hope there are no Coke fans in town.
You were kidding about Pepsi Man.
I was not kidding about Pepsi Man. We've gone into the internet of the 1980s, and we're going to steal data files and information and browser history and sell it. That's how we're going to make all of our money in this run. Right now, we're just throwing passwords like pet names, birthdays, you know, streets you grew up on, mother's maidens names, stuff like that. Hoping to crack in, but we don't do it. It's okay. Rihanna's very talented, but our computer is a potato, so there's only so much she can do. We're going to do this until we get about $3,500 or new yen, and then we're going to move on from there. This is one of the RNG limiting factors in this run, at least for the marathon safe strat. There's another one that involves no money whatsoever, where you just kind of YOLO through the plot, but the chances of actually winning that game in a marathon would be like 1 in 10, so I'm not exactly going to do that. We're going to get some cash first. So, and we're going to use the first glitch in this game in a second, assuming I get through here, and I do. So I'm going to go into this, and I'd have to get through this box. This is a box of data, but I don't want to. So I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to retreat. I don't want to deal with that. And if I retreat directly into it. You can retreat twice. It's the double retreat glitch. You go directly where you shouldn't be without actually going through any effort to get there. Makes it a lot easier. This game is very well coded. Also, we're in like, I always think of this as like the, that holographic room in Star Trek or something like that. I don't know. Okay, now we gotta go. Red alert. So we're gonna retreat back to where we are. We're gonna go to the CPU, which is like the master control program in Tron or something like that. And we're gonna retreat again. And if we don't roll a 1, this will work. We're gonna retreat 2 times, go right into the CPU and crash it, which we need to do. And we may just have enough money to win the game right now, or we may have to do it again. I don't know. We're gonna know in a second. The amount of money that these files are worth are determined when you get the files, so I can't just like reset or load a game to do it over and over again. I'm gonna sell it to him. I believe that is enough money. I believe that that is win the game money. We're in go mode. All right, so we're gonna call a taxi. We're gonna go to the woods, and we're gonna go camping. All right, so I'm gonna let her go. I will save the game here because it's a marathon. Sorry to be a wimp about that, but there are plenty of enemies that can just wipe me out, and I really don't want to do that again. I got an estimate. So she's moving pretty fast. We're going to go down here, talk to somebody who knew my brother, and he's missing his brother, so we're going to have like a brother-for-brother trade. If I tell him what's up with his brother, he's going to tell me what's up with his brother. Or, I think I screwed that up, but you know what I mean, basically. There's like, it's a brother swap sort of thing. We're gonna walk in a cave.
Somebody's brother.
Right, yeah, exactly. The soap
You're just
opera.
gonna trade brothers is basically what I took away from that.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just come to an agreement.
It's a brother thing, yeah. Right. Right. We're gonna walk through the woods. There will be random enemies that come. She's pretty good at dealing with all of them, except Hellhounds. Great, Hellhounds are her only weakness. Yeah, and she's dead already. Perfect. So we're gonna run away. Now, if you look at the character portraits, you will see that there's like a pink bar going up and down, and then there's a blue bar. I'm gonna make her temporarily alive while I leave the zone. Now she's still alive. We'll go back. We'll try that again. Yeah, Hellhounds are really nasty. Should I say? Why would I save that? They just went terribly. They'll spawn right on you. They cut through basically all the armor, and if you don't, you can deal with them at range. They're a very close attack enemy, but if they happen to spawn directly adjacent to you, which happens there, you're pretty much just dead. There's nothing you can do about it. In any event, the up and down pink bar is the HP. It's physical health. The bottom blue teal bar is mental damage. Unlike Dungeons and Dragons, the worse off you get, either physically or mentally, the worse you will perform. You start getting malices. So right now she has like 1 HP, although they call it a condition monitor in Shadowrun. So she's going to shoot like someone who's been shot 90 times. You know, not particularly well, which is not where we want to be. At the same time, I don't actually, if things go well, I don't need her for combat, hopefully. So I'm not actually going to heal her up. And I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope nothing bad happens. Because, you know, it's speedrun. When do bad things ever happen?
I mean, do you want me to say it?
It's okay. We all know what's going to happen. Yeah, it'll be okay.
Just to make it official.
We're doing.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I am invincible. Right.
What could possibly go wrong in Shadowrun?
Okay, we did a hide. We did a hide. Good. Right. Yeah, the safe way to do this would just be to have Ricky walk the entire way invisible. And that's good. It's a little bit faster to have her walk it, and I think it's more fun too. Oh, come on! Of course, you get enemies. These guys aren't too dangerous. She would make very short work of them if she were healthy. Even unhealthy, she's able to kill them. It's not a problem. It's really only the Wendigos I'm scared of. Or, I'm sorry, it's really only the Hellhounds I'm scared of. They're scurry. Okay. We're gonna go to the archaeology. We're not gonna go shopping this time, unfortunately. But we are gonna walk around, go to the hospital. All these buildings look the same, I know. I guess they're all prefab. Which is Actually, no, I don't want to heal up. I'm good. So we're going to talk to her. We found a friend of our brother in the forest, but he's got a bad heart. He was in the ambush and got shot a bunch of times, so he needs a prototype cybernetic heart to survive. If we fix him up, and this is totally optional, this is a side quest you don't actually have to do, it's totally worth doing now. He is much stronger than us, and we want him. So we're going to heal him up. I'm going to steal all of her clips and equipment, and sadly, I'm going to get rid of her because I'd really like to keep her, but this man has a shotgun, and I really am only hiring him to steal his equipment. That's the only reason I need him in this game. The lady is much better at basically everything than he is, but he has a shotgun. And I'm convinced that whoever made this game doesn't actually know what shotguns cost, because they're like fantastically expensive weapons in this game. So anyway, we're gonna go and break into a couple buildings. We're actually gonna do a Shadowrun now. I'm gonna save because I'm a wimp. We're gonna go on invisible. And fun times, if your lead character is invisible, no one can see you. They don't see the other two people following behind him. That's cool. We're just going to walk right through this office building, go to the elevator. No one notices the invisible person opening the elevator. We're going to go up to the 3rd floor and steal a cyber heart. Now, this should be really hard to do because there's like security doors and security systems, but we set up a glitch when we crashed the computer on the overworld, which the game doesn't know how to handle that. So it just accidentally unlocked every door in the game. So we don't have to deal with most of the security systems that are set up to, make this sort of thing difficult, which is, kind of nice. So we're just going to plow through here invisibly, trying to avoid everything, and hopefully Ricky doesn't screw it up, because he's really good at screwing stuff up. Out of safety, I'm going to go in here, steal $100, and because everybody's just got like office safes. Every office I go to has like safes in the wall, right? And we're just going to walk right out of the building through the surprisingly unlocked doors. Then we're going to go do it again. We're going to go track down the brother. I'm not sure if it's my brother or his brother. It's somebody's brother. They're in here. They got caught.
At this point, we're getting a brother.
Yeah.
Hopefully the better brother.
I think we're up to second cousin by now or something. I'm not sure. This can go bad. I can die here. We'll see. There's 2 ways to do this. There's a safe way and the fast way, and I'm going to do it the fast way. And that involves walking right past the security camera, which no one will know I'm there if I'm invisible, but security cameras can see through invisibility. So there's a reasonable chance, like maybe 1 in 3 or 1 in 4, that I'm going to set off an alarm here. And that can be bad. And it could be really bad. There we go. It's really bad. I'm going to put him on full defense, and actually I'm going to give you armor, because that's a thing you should probably have right now. Wait, no. There we go. Come on. Of course. Every time I do this game in a marathon, I set off the alarm. It's like, okay, there we go. You're almost dead. That's fine. Cue This Is Fine music. I'm going to save 1 hit from every, no, come on. Oh god, I'm tired. I'm going to have to burn a lot of resources on him, unfortunately, just to keep him alive while he walks slowly through the hallway. Okay, where are you? Can't see. There we go. Thank you. I guess I didn't actually need all those heals, but that's fine. And we got the guy that we're going to rescue. And now let's fire everyone. That's you.
Just in the middle of the Shadowrun.
Yeah, they're fired. Right. Yeah.
Just leave them in the office. That's also very Shadowrun.
That is also very Shadowrun, exactly. Yeah. Where are you? There you go. Let's kill. Okay. So the fun thing is we stole all that stuff from them, and they're just going to let us leave with it. They just drop us off outside the hospital, which is where we have to take the cyber heart anyway, so we are good. And that's okay. Not a very good run there, unfortunately, because we did set off the alarm, but we got through it in one go. Nobody died. We're okay. I will safety save here just so I don't have to do that again, in case I get mugged on the way to the bar. Once I walk into this bar, we will actually have someone who's good at offense. We're gonna get Stark. He's kind of like a secret character in the game. He's actually leveled up. He was a friend of our brother, and he is kind of intended to be like an end game kind of character. And so he has like end game level stats, more or less, or like medium game at least. End game might be a bit much. So our basic strategy from here on out is going to be to let Stark do it and get out of his way. I will sell these medkits that have 1 hit left. I don't know if you can notice the prices, but they sell for the same amount as long as they exist, and that means that as long as you have 1 hit of medicine left, you get the full amount when you sell it. I'm going to sell this to him, and I'm going to sell him all the clips, -1, and that is because there is a fun little glitch in this game where if you have an AI spellcaster with no bullets, they will attempt to punch everything because they think they don't have enough bullets for their spells. I'm not kidding. And if you're wondering if you need bullets to cast spells in Shadowrun, the answer is no, you do not. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, we got that taken care of. We're gonna head out of here. We're gonna walk over and get a visa to go to the forest again. We freed the guy's brother, so we're gonna go for a walk in the woods and let him know that. And I think I've set this up to where I should not have a criminal record. Yeah, okay, we're good. I was a little worried before when we had the talk with the police. That overflow glitch, or whatever it is, I'm not entirely sure it's an underflow glitch, but that's what makes sense to me. It can be really annoying to deal with. Because I really don't want to go to prison. That would be bad. Okay, we're going to drop off a picnic basket the elves in the woods gave us. And we're going to walk over here. And we're going to let him know that we freed his brother. He's going to let us talk to a wise man back at town. And who is going to give us a list of really strange and I think mostly made up fetch quests that are going to take up the next section of this speedrun. So we're going to go right back to Council Island, which is in the middle between Seattle and the Native American territory. And we're going to walk over and talk to Spirit Eyes. The first thing it's going to tell us to do is that we have to get some gargoyle horns. Now, we got to get 3 things. Gargoyle horns, a hellhound pelt, so I do have to kill hellhounds, and a feather from a feathered serpent. It would be really great if you tell me all of that up front, but he's going to, like, space it out. First, he's going to say gargoyle. If I happen to kill a hellhound while I'm hunting gargoyles, it doesn't count. Uh-oh. And there we go. That can be a fun little glitch. If an enemy spawns outside, you can't shoot them, they can't hit you, and you kind of have to, like, kite them so they move away so you can get to the door. All right. So we are going to walk in here. We are going to buy yet another passport to the Salisha Thief. That is our final passport. And now we're in Murder Hobo Land. We're just going to kill this guy. Yeah, I'll take your money. From here on out...
I haven't heard anybody say that in such a long time, and that is also very Shadowrun.
It's very Shadowrun, yeah. From here on out, we are killing everyone we see. Like, no one gets out alive. Oh, yeah, there we go.
I'm actually really impressed by how much this game feels like playing...
Hello, citizen. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Shadowrun.
It is definitely dystopian. Unfortunately, I get some trolls on me who take 2 shots, but that's okay. We got them. And we're doing this for a couple reasons. One is people drop stuff, and we no longer care about our criminal record. I'm gonna walk in here. Actually, I'm gonna safety save because it's a marathon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that's not exciting, but I get killed sometimes. It does give us another civilian to kill, so I'll take care of that. What? You lived? There we go. The other thing is that the experience in this game doesn't make a lot of sense. Attack? Wendigos. The way experience works in Shadowrun, it's not based upon enemies you defeat, like in D&D or anything like that. It's based upon resolving missions, which totally makes sense from a Shadowrun sort of way. Unfortunately, in this game, they decided to have it be kind of a mix of, like, you get experience for doing missions, and you get experience for stuff in the plot, and you also get experience for killing things, but they don't really have, like, XP points. It's more like every 20th thing roundabout. It depends on what you're killing. Civilians count for less than Hellhounds, for example. You get a karma point, which is like an experience point. And we really need an experience point. So we're hoping to kill, like, 20 things, and we will. To get a bonus karma point. The sad thing is we won't know exactly how many people it is. It could be 20, it could be like 24 or 25. I don't know. We'll find out, you know? We'll get it eventually. Why they decided to do that, I'm not entirely sure, but they did. There, gargoyles. Okay. Notice Joshua's present. Not really doing much. We're going to kill another person. We're going to go to Council Island. And we're going to... Hello, good morning. We're going to take a different route there so we can run into people to shoot with the shotgun as we go. We're going to talk with him. He's going to give us the Hellhound fetch quest. Wonderful. We got to go kill some Hellhounds. This is awful. We're going to go to the same place. The reason we're going to that zone is it's not coded properly. It's an urban area. Oh, somebody killed. Okay. Joshua's dead. That is his natural state. Don't worry about him. He's basically just ballast for the party. We don't actually need him. Everyone else is...
You know, no encumbrance.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we don't... It's fine. We're gonna head back over here. And... So, we're going to this building because it is not coded correctly. It is an area that is coded as wilderness, even though it's in the middle of the city. And it's a mistake. Now, normally to get to this kind of area, we need to use a visa, which costs 500, and you have to go to an office to get it. It could be kind of a pain. It's a problem with money. Here we can just walk in and be in the wilderness. I will get him back up top so he's actually shooting properly. And it's cheaper. There are some routes where you go here in other ways in order to try to trigger specific wilderness events, which would be really cool if they happen, but we don't need them in this particular run. And we get Hellhounds, the only time I'm happy to see Hellhounds. Great. And Joshua didn't die. It's a miracle. It's a Festivus miracle, everybody. All right. Let's keep going. I thought he was going to die. Like, I was already, like, planning out the keystrokes to get the med kit to bring him back to life, but no. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. We're gonna talk to the wise man, and he's gonna tell us that we need to get a feathered serpent, which is a pretty tall order. Unfortunately, I happen to know where one is. And this is probably the worst designed part of the game. This game's a lot of fun. I know that, like, we're watching the really broken version of it, and instead of, like, the interesting spells, we're just using invisibility and, like, shoot things. But it's a really fun game. There's a lot to go on. It has, like, an automated procedural Shadowrun mission system that we're completely ignoring. And I really like it overall. I think it was very good and deserved a sequel, but never got one. And then there's the cave maze, which is, like, the worst part of this game, and that's what we're going into right now. In fact, I will save because cave maze is cruel sometimes. Okay. I know I talked to you, but out of paranoia, I will talk to you again. There we go. Okay. If I forgot to talk to you in a marathon, I would feel very silly, and I'd be walking for 4 extra minutes. All right, we're gonna head down here. We're gonna go through cave maze. First step, go down. Then we're gonna walk around the left here. We did this little part before. We're going full-on cave maze, though. This was a part of the game that really kind of like annoyed a lot of people when the game came out, and people had to like rely on these like weird hand-drawn maps that got passed around like middle school and stuff like that. It was quite frustrating until like reliable maps showed up on the internet. Not a really good game design, to be entirely honest. And the funny thing is, there's like no clue in the game as to how to actually do this. Like, they don't tell you. It's not like you can find a map or somebody gives you directions or something like that. They expect you to wander around until you find your way out of it.
That's some old school brutal.
Yeah, it is. As was the style at the time. Yeah, exactly.
Gaming brutality, yes.
Mm-hmm. We have made it through the first half of Cave Maze. We got to do a little bit more Cave Maze after this. We're going to walk off, talk to the elves in the forest. We're out there camping. Talk to Frosty, who hired my brother. You'd think we'd be angry with her, but this is America, and she is a job creator. So we're gonna take it easy on her. In fact, we're gonna work for her, which seems like a terrible idea, but you know, what are you gonna do? All right, they're gonna offer us a ride back to the highway. We're gonna say no. There have been times in speedruns where I've said yes, run, 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 shoot, run, run. Run, shoot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fudge. Okay. That's bad. I gotta go back to the save. Sorry. Thank you for the good luck. Oh no, we're all the way back here. Oh well, Hellhounds. They get you.
I was wondering if this would be an okay time to talk about some of the incentives that we have available. Awesome. Well, y'all may or may not remember that we are here raising funds for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. And when you're getting your donations in, we have all kinds of really awesome incentives and bid wars open, including one for a game that's coming up real quick for Fable. You can set the file name for Two Worlds Fable Run. We don't have any donations towards that bid war whatsoever. So for a donation of a single $1, you have a 16 character limit. And of course, you know, keep it clean. We're for the kids and whatever. But you can set that file name for the Fable Run. That is coming right up. We also have an incentive to choose if you kill or spare the sister in that run. Currently, spare is in the lead at $100. And kill extremely far behind at $0. So if you're feeling strongly about that one, you'll want to get your donations in. And then there are several more bid wars that, again, don't have any donations towards them whatsoever, including for the Here Comes Nico run. That's coming up really soon. You can choose Nico's costume, and the choices are Evil Nico, LGBTQ Nico, Squirtle Squad Nico, or Standard Nico. Those are some amazing choices. A single $1 will put any of those in the lead. So please do get those donations, and you can type exclamation point donate in chat, and you'll get a link to where you need to go to donate.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully we get some good donations. It's a wonderful charity. And
it is. It's a really nice charity.
And I'm happy to be here supporting it. And yeah, talk as much as you want. I don't care. I'm here to like raise money for charity. You know, I feel that entertainment is part of that. But really, like, what's important is the marathon, right? So do what you gotta do. It's okay.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, I'll definitely be back with more talk about incentives. We certainly have all kinds of incentives people can donate towards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we had an unfortunate bit of luck there, but that happens in this game. It's, you know, you get trolled sometimes. Sometimes in this game by actual trolls. So we're...
It's so meta.
Mm-hmm. And we are in the final part of Cave Maze. We're going to find the Renraku Cave Squad. Oh, these guys are actually rough. I gotta run. Okay, Joshua's dead. Don't worry, that's normal. But we are going to make it away. As long as he has like 1 HP, we can leave, and it's okay. If we leave the room while he's like completely dead, it's like the Princess Bride. Is he completely dead or mostly dead? Yeah, if he's mostly dead, you're fine. Like if he's completely dead, we get kicked out of the forest and wind up at the hospital, which we can't have.
I feel like all these references are happening right now.
Totally.
Kudos to anybody who picks up on that. Is he mostly dead?
Right.
Mostly dead I can work with.
Right. We make it past Cave Squad, and let me tell you, you got to screw up really bad to wind up on the Cave Squad. They do not send the A-team to the cave. In fact, even Joshua can survive them, like, pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire Stark. Thank you for your service. I will be getting you back again. I'm going to take out a grenade, and I'm going to throw it into the wall. Oh, Hellhound's perfect. Okay, that works. All right, Hellhound's got me. I was going to attempt to kill myself with a grenade, but all right. Now I'm going to unequip the grenade because Joshua holding a grenade can only lead to bad things. And we're going to go pick up Stark again. Right. I did do that right? I haven't slept. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I haven't slept in almost 24 hours at this point, so I literally... In between this and all the practice runs, like, they're all boring together. I can't remember what I've done. Okay. But we did get the quest item, so we're good to go.
Thank you for your dedication.
It's okay. Well, I worked today, and so I got up, like, my time, like, 6 o'clock, so it's not quite 24 hours. It's more like 21. And then I worked,
only,
and then I wisely volunteered for 2 games, which was, like, a great idea. Yeah, no, it was terrible. Don't do that. If any of you are thinking about volunteering for marathons, I say go for it. It's a ton of fun. Do 1 game. 1 game's good. 2 games, it's the first time I've done 2 games. Oh no! I screwed up. It's okay. Money? Money. Yeah, we got it. We're fine. I gotta do that again. I was in the middle of talking and I wasn't checking if Jocelyn was completely dead or mostly dead. And he was completely dead this time. I walked through a door. Alright, we'll do that again. If I make fails, it's okay. As long as they're entertaining, I feel like I'm doing my job.
I mean, I've been extremely entertained.
I hope so. Let's do that again. Everyone in chat, let's pretend that never happened. Don't tell the mods. We're gonna walk through here. We're just gonna kill some people, get some XP, maybe get some equipment, which we could use. Nope, no equipment. And we're gonna go over there. Also, Softest Pup, thank you very much for the good luck. I appreciate it. Sorry it's a little late. I'm a little distracted. Anyway, we're gonna find out that our real enemy is a dog-faced demon named Thon. And if you didn't see that coming, it's because no one told you it was coming. In fact, there are a couple of rumors and hints that something like this is going on if you go through all the plot, but like really it comes out of left field. There's
Again,
not...
It feels just like playing Shadowrun.
Yeah, it's perfect. Right, exactly.
That game system had some things going on with it.
It absolutely did. We're gonna go through here. We're gonna talk to this guy who's gonna let us know where a missing person is. Eileen Two Fists. The Native Americans in the forest want to know where she is. So now we know. which is good. We need to know in order to get the next glitch to happen. I'm going to go back. I'm going to rehire Ricky, which we don't actually have to do right now, but I think it's a good idea. Welcome back on the team, Ricky.
Isn't Ricky the one that we like abandoned
Yeah.
in some building in the middle of a run?
You know what's really funny? When you first hire Ricky, it costs 150 new yen. If you abandon him and rehire him, he costs 220. He's like, he'll hang out with you, but it costs more now.
It's kind of. He's like, look, you left me in that building.
Right. I'll never
I'm gonna
forget
need a lot more this time.
Exactly.
You know, are we gonna leave him in another building? Please say yes.
Yes, we are. He's gonna be left in many places. Yes. Anyway, we just broke someone out of prison, and I know that makes no sense, but we did it. And I'll explain. She's in prison. We know she's in prison. We go to the prison. She spawns. But then we leave the prison and we go to the bar, and she spawns in the bar because the game thinks it's the prison. Yeah. Shadowrun. Oh, and then we got a random fight. We're attempting to go to a hotel to sleep. Okay,
Well, that
hopefully...
doesn't sound like Shadowrun.
This does not sound like Shadowrun. I can level up shotguns, though. Body. Okay, I got the karma. Okay, I need 4 reputation to win the game. One of the people that we need to talk to is in a very exclusive club, and they will not let us in if we are not well known enough. So this entire game has basically becoming a social media influencer so I can get access to a club. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's like what we were doing. But now we can get in. So we're going to go to the club. Let's go clubbing. I will save the game. This fight's pretty easy. I will, as you can guess from Shadowrun, this will not end well. It's going to end with people shooting at each other. Basically, it's going to add... The reason we got Ricky is so he can kind of, like, take a few bullets and... Like he's literally casting invisibility on himself rather than doing anything useful right now. Is everyone alive? Everyone's alive. Good. Yeah. We're gonna go downtown. We attacked the guy that sent the team to kill my brother, but then he said that, uh-oh. Oh, that's so unlucky. This is most unfortunate. You have such a small chance of this fight happening. Like, it's fine. We handled it, but it delayed me. Didn't need that right now. Yeah, as you go through the plot, there's a very small chance of a Renraku strike team attacking you. I will actually get Stark healed up, so I believe it will make this fight go a heck of a lot better. But like, you go through the game so fast that it like basically never happens in a speedrun because it's on such a long timer. The game expects you to be playing for like 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours, something like that. And like, you know, no, we're not doing that. And this guy brought a desk to a bar. Seriously, who does that?
Shut him loud.
Okay, I think I got the name of the contact. Pretty like 90% sure. So we got to go back to the forest, but but I've been killing a lot of people. We got a criminal record, so we can't go the normal way. I'm gonna go in here for once. I'm gonna pay for like healthcare for Ricky. We're good. So we talked to a guy who knows a guy that has a helicopter. Now, what's really funny about this first guy is he literally won't let you off the phone till you buy something. If you call him while you have no money, you soft lock the game. I'm not even kidding. You can't leave. All right.
That's so terrible. What a nightmare.
Okay, but they're happy. They're happy we got the person out of prison. They're like, and we're going to talk to Frosty, who sent my brother to her death. She's going to tell me to talk to her boss, who's an elf with some unfortunate face tattoos. We're going to take the ride back to town, and we're going to go to talk to him. Actually, no, we can go to Renraku. I'm sorry. I'm mixing up. Come on. Cast invisibility, Ricky. Thank you. Third try. Now, we are going to go shopping for the last time here. So we're going to sell everything we don't want. It doesn't matter what armor you sell, you just sold Ricky's armor. It's like the game can't figure out what armor he's wearing, so you sold one of them, so you sold the one that he had. Tough. I'm going to sell all the basically empties and get stock up on healing equipment. This is more than we need, but it's a marathon, so I want to make sure. There we go. Yeah, that's plenty. It's a marathon. I want to make sure everything goes okay for the end boss, who's coming up pretty shortly. Can't see the timer, so I have no idea where we're at. Hopefully we're on track.
Looks like you're about 44.
What was the estimate? Oh no, he's not invisible. There's Hellhounds. Run, Ricky! You fool! You fool, Ricky! He turned the invisibility off as he walked in the door. That is a level of incompetence that even I do not associate with the Rickster. All right, let's. I think I had a safety save from right before that. Let me open that up. Yeah, Ricky, you have let us all down. I cast him. Oh, no, there we go. Come on. There we go. He's invisible. He made it 1 foot into Renraku before his invisibility fell off.
This also sounds like Shadowrun.
Yeah, it sounds like Shadowrun. Okay, we're gonna go up the elevator, invisible. We are going to intentionally set off an alarm. We are going to die and death warp out of here. That is part of the plan. What's funny is if you set off the alarm and then set off the alarm, it turns the alarm off. It's binary. It just like sets the toggle. You can just like flip it back and forth. Hopefully is there we go. We found the half of a map. Because in these sorts of games, like, maps always come in halves. Also, Ricky, you're fired. Good luck getting out. You're fired. I'm gonna take my armor off. Good luck. Good luck to everyone.
Just fire him.
Right. It's been hard times. Sorry to do this around the holidays, but, you know, it's... right.
I will say, yeah, for anyone who's watching who has never actually played the tabletop RPG Shadowrun, it's a lot of, like, semi-not-so-great people doing semi-not-so-great things.
Yeah.
So...
Oh no! I might die here. That's okay if I do. I've got enough money. I actually made it. Good. Okay. It is. It's set in the dystopian future. It's set in a dystopian future where magic comes back and there's elves and trolls and a great magical awakening and things along those lines. And where super corporations, mega corporations run everything. Totally dissimilar from our timeline. Anyway.
Where are the elves? Anyway.
I was promised elves. We're gonna rehire Ricky. We'll see how much more he charges us for abandoning him to die again. I bet it's like $20. Let's see. What do you want? No, it's still $220. Same price.
Ricky's like, this is my life now.
Right. He's desperate. He is desperate. We're the only one that hires him. Yeah. If we had a little bit more money, the character up there, Eileen Two-Fist, is better, but it's okay. Okay, we're gonna get some information from him. He's gonna let us know about an associate. There's another character that we've completely skipped, that we could get jobs from and things like that, who's a little shady, who turns out was working with our enemies. He just told us where to find him. But this part was cut from the game. There's like supposed to be a fight here. There's like partially coded. It's like there's stuff that's like in the game for it, but they didn't implement it. Like I guess they just couldn't finish it in time. So all we get is like a message saying like the princess is in another castle. Here's the plot item you need. Okay, we are gonna rest up. This is totally optional. We don't have to do it, but it will make the end boss fight significantly faster. So I'm gonna opt to do it. Usually, We'll go up to 6 for you. We'll get your sorcery up to competent. Joshua's not bad at something now. I mean, he's not good, but like he's not bad. And we're not leveling up again, so there's like no point in killing anything else. So we're gonna try to avoid all combat till the end boss. And I mean that quite literally. We're gonna run past like a entire gauntlet of enemies. No. Okay. I thought it was enemy spawning. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Don't get face tattoos. I mean, okay, I take that back. If you're like an adult and you know what you want, get face tattoos. But if you're like 15, you know, I know people that were like 15 do it. Like, you know, unless it's like part of your culture. Like if it's part of your culture, it totally makes sense. But you know, wait until you're like 18. Make sure it's an informed decision. Okay. Okay, we're going to... Whoa. We are in the end boss. Congratulations, everyone. We are going to attempt to get through him as quickly as possible. Okay.
What is this end boss exactly?
A dog demon thing that's got like vague plans for world domination that don't really make a lot of sense. I don't know, Shadowrun stuff.
It sounds like Shadowrun.
We're just gonna keep shooting him until he dies. That is the theory, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna... Keep... on. There we go. And the time ends when the dragon's head comes out of the wall. Hey! That's a Shadowrun. Hope you enjoyed it.
GG!
Thank you. I had a lot of fun. A bit goofy, but you know, it happens. You know, and
What's the... Oh, here... Okay, alright.
yeah, the dragon's gonna come and say, you did it, you stopped the dog demon, but you gotta seal him inside. And so, this is the equipment the game expects us to have, like that nice gun and armor, which we totally don't have. But so we're gonna seal him in with the gun we couldn't afford and the armor we couldn't afford. And then we're gonna shoot letters out of our gun. Hope you had a good time.
Amazing.
Oh. Cool. Well, I hope Chad enjoyed that. It's a really fun game. If you're interested in running that game, please, you know, talk to me. I can send you notes, things like that. We got a small community of people that do it, but you know, we're all very friendly, and we're always wanting to, you know, help out and help new runners get going on that game. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of RNG nightmare, but it's a lot of fun. Thank you very much for the GG. Okay.
Well, thank you so much for running that. Now, normally I'd say, do you have any shoutouts that you want to do? But I know that you are running the very next game that we have coming up. Isn't that correct? Planescape Torment any %. So please don't go anywhere, y'all. Of course, we're going to need to do a little bit of setup, and then we will be right back with more Newster and Planescape Torment any %. I can say this.